Earlier this year, the Secretary of State, Matt Hancock, committed to us that he would make available £10 million to improve working conditions for junior doctors. We have now agreed via the 2018 contract review that every NHS trust in England is going to receive part of this money to specifically spend on improving rest facilities. Even more importantly, you, the junior doctors, via the junior doctor forums at each trust, will determine how that money is spent, using the BMA Fatigue and Facilities Charter as a guide.
So I remember being in FY1 about 10 years ago, back when we worked 7 night shifts in a row, often preceded by a number of long day shifts. And the facilities, I remember, was this dingy room in the basement of the hospital with an old grubby sofa that was more often closed because of flooding than it was open. So you never really felt rested because your only other option was putting your head down on the desk.
As a registrar, on my hour-and-a-half journey home from a late shift finishing at 10 o'clock, a 13-hour long day med-reg shift, I was driving home and I nodded off at the wheel and I got woken up on the A14 by the cat's eyes and my steering wheel vibrating. The difference now is the hospital I'm at has good rest facilities. The hospital I'm at now has the ability that after either a long day or a night shift, I can book a room, sleep there, get up and be at work.
It's really great that the Sheffield Children's Hospital have come on board with the Fatigue and Facilities Charter, and it really makes me as a junior doctor, and I think my colleagues as well, feel valued, that hospital management have taken the opportunity to invest some money in the facilities for us. It's nice that they recognise our contribution to the trust.
We know the impact of long working hours, difficult rota patterns and the increasing demand on the well-being and performance of our junior doctors, as well as on patient safety. In response to this, we created the BMA Fatigue and Facilities Charter, published almost exactly a year ago, to improve the practice and culture in all NHS trusts and prevent these kinds of tragedies from happening. The Charter has been a great success, with every trust in England now signed up to it, and we hope that with this funding we can start to make stories of trainees taking risks because of a lack of places to rest or being forced to pay to stay a thing of the past. We hope that creating good mess and rest facilities, such as those at the Sheffield Children's Hospital, can make a huge difference.
We're often relying on junior doctors to make life and death decisions very quickly. And so to be able to make those decisions effectively, you need to be working at your peak, and that means you have to be rested.
When you feel valued, you instantly feel better about yourself and about how you're working and the environment you are working in and about the people you're working with. And for the first time, there's real investment going into us and real investment into improving our working environment. And that's why we're all really happy and really excited about this.